I think our last stream was actually, I think, a couple weeks back. But right now I'm actually, we're live. And happy Halloween to everybody here. I figured I'd read some comments I've been getting lately on several vids. I hope you guys enjoyed the little video I put together for this evening. Hopefully you guys were able to enjoy that. I'm going to pull up these comments here, so let's see what we can get into. Elevators Rock On, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So there are a lot of comments that I've actually wanted to address. So I'm going to actually answer some questions you guys have on some videos. So first one from Building Tours for Life, and this is in Northampton at 100-104. Is this a hydraulic or traction? So the answer to your question there is that yes, it is a hydraulic, dry-powered. It's an old base date from, I think, the I don't remember, somewhere between the 70s and 80s at least. But yeah, to answer your question, it is a hydraulic. Let's see, and then Bostonian Elevators commented on the video from today, and that was at the EJ parking garage, Northampton as well. Low pitched buzz, that's the lowest pitched I've ever heard, ever. Nice find. Yeah, that's actually one of the lowest pitches I've ever heard on a typical Dover ThyssenKrupp. But I think that's got to be the lowest on record I've seen. Let's see. Another question from this guy named, my name is SSKY. Did you do the one in Fitzwilly's building too? I hope so. And the building next to Sweetie's, that's one of the last elevators, like Fitzwilly's one. They had an elevator attendant up there until the 90s. I don't know for sure if I did get that. I have to check. But Fitzwilly's building. Actually, let me check right now. Maybe I can search it up here on Google Maps. Fitzwilly's Restaurant, Northampton. Is he mean? Let's see. Does he mean by Fitzwilly's Restaurant? Because if so, I don't know. I may have.
Yo.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I see what he's talking about. I see what you're talking about. You're talking about the one gated elevator that Elevator Productions by Max Passa has posted.
Are you sure?
By the way, my roommate's here. Yeah, I don't think we got that. I don't even know if we were able to ride. I knew I missed something. I don't think I've ever even seen it. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get that.
Yeah.
And here's a question from Elevator Productions by Max Passa, and I think somebody said hello to me. Hello, Catherine. Welcome to the stream. So, question for Elevator Productions by Max Passa. He says, any other elevators in downtown Northampton to upload to YouTube? So, I can actually tell you this. What I can tell you is that the last video was not the last video of Northampton, but the last video from today from Northampton is the EJ garage.
Yeah, I do.
But according to the backlog, I have 1, 2, 3.
That sounds terrible.
I got 6 more from Northampton, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, 7 from Greenfield. Which that will start.
Let me change real quick.
November 7th.
Maybe 7.
Let me see here.
I'm doing the hand motion, but you can't see.
Let's see. Hold on one sec, guys. What happened? You leaving?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Oh, already? You just got back.
Yeah, quick turnaround.
Oh, nice. All right. Anyway, back to what we were saying here. Here's another comment that I saw here by official SGD Pepper Arc 360. Not so good, but at least the lantern is interesting. Reminds me of an Odors from Montgomery. Yeah, I have to say this is a comment from the Woodstar Cafe elevator, but I'll say about this is like what I've heard is that the used to be that's like the useless elevator in Northampton itself. Well, nobody uses it because for one, it only goes up to like a, I believe it's a office space or a studio. I don't remember, but nobody rarely uses that, and it's funny because it's only a Lula, so basically it doesn't even get used all the time. And oh, here's a comment that I saw about Showcase Cinemas, Patriot Place in Foxborough. Apparently, it said that place is going to close down next year. I that stinks. I don't know what will replace it. But this is just the first time I've ever heard about this. It said it's going to close down next year, so definitely. Well, at least I got it. But that video was like, I think 2023. So that's like old. I don't remember when I filmed it. But let's see. Oh, here's another one from Max Passa. My favorite elevator downtown Northampton. It was modernized in spring of 2006. This was the Thorns Marketplace. So I don't know, because you know what I should have done is that the indicator downstairs on the main level of the marketplace had that old, like, almost like, you see, like at the Hotel Roanoke, they have one of those dials. I wish I would have filmed it. I didn't even realize until I finished filming. So I should have, like, actually did a clip of that. That would have been really cool, but it's alright. But it was still pretty cool because it actually did work. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. This is at the Forbes Library. It says that's almost like if something else was there before 2015. If that's when this was put in, like a Lula or some crappy wheelchair lift that may have been there. Yeah. That I have to say that is like the weirdest finds that I've ever seen. This custom Worcester with GALVR. It only goes like up half a stair, like half a floor at least. Was the most biological, interesting elevator I've seen, and it's actually pretty cool. I have to say, I love the I love the the character to it, but yeah, there must have been something like a crappy Severia or Jarventa wheelchair lift before this actually got put in. And funny enough, this is hydraulic, which I never even thought about. Hey, JSL elevator fan. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I got so many comments. I don't even want to read them all right now. Let's see. Wow, I got so many comments from this guy. I don't really want to read all of it because it's nothing I really don't need to know about. Someone told me that this, at the McCarthy Student Center, said this was a Mitsubishi. I don't even know if this is Mitsubishi. I have to talk to a friend of mine about that, but I don't even think it might be a Mitsubishi because the way I looked at it, I don't really recall it being Mitsubishi. If it is, then that's like it'll be interesting, but then again, I don't know. So Let's see what else. Any other comments that I've seen here? Oh, here's this one. This was a blast from the past. I went to Wachusett as well and actually graduated in the class of 2022. So I graduated about 6 months before this video was even filmed or posted. Yeah, so this video I posted, which was in 2022, before the year I got graduated, or almost before the year I got graduated. There is something I need to tell you guys, is that the elevators at the high school. Oh, hey, who commented that? The elevator wolf. How you doing, man? The elevators at the high school now have been modernized, according to someone on the inside, and they told me that Otis got a hold of the TK Auroras. So, yeah, those elevators have been modernized by Otis now. And that's unfortunate because now I can't really go in there. I'm doing great. How was the holiday? Was good. We had a good time. And oh yeah, this one comment here. 57 Suffolk Street, in Holyoke, downtown Holyoke, converted from traction. Yeah. By the way, if you're ever in Holyoke at all, guys, go check out 57 Suffolk Street, because that has to be the weirdest elevators I've ever seen. I'll give you a couple hints. You may have already seen the video already, but this is one of the weirdest elevators I've seen in my life. It's a Deerfield elevator with GAL Jet Plus. And this was converted to hydraulic from traction, which I don't know why. Let's see. Yeah, that it was converted from traction. What are your favorite elevators in Boston? I'd have to say there's a couple in Newbury. But I think my most favorite one is definitely 164 Newbury Street, and I have to say it's one of the it's one of the neatest elevators in the area. How was Halloween? It was good. I didn't do much. Well, I was out for a little bit, but I didn't do much after that. Oh, this is a comment I got the other day. That was definitely a U.S. bruh. Yeah, the elevator at Oxford Public Library in Oxford got modded by TK, and apparently I overheard that it was a U.S. and now that sucks. Because I would have loved to see it before the modernization, but I don't know when the mod happened. Because then again, that was like, I posted this in May, so let's see. Have you ever rode on the high-speed Fujitech elevators at Weston Coffee Place? Yes, I did. I also filmed them, so those are already on the web. But they're not on, because they're still in the backlog, so it won't be out till like next year. And did you go trick-or-treating? I did get candy, but I didn't really trick-or-treat. Because then again, I'm 20 years old. Let's see. I got a comment from Nicholas, or a question actually. So he asked the question about one of the elevators on my campus at the Annex North. And he asks, is it hydraulic or traction? So it is traction. They got modded by Fujitech Easy Shuttle Disc. Yes, I actually was there when they were in the process of modernization, and I also got to ride one of the old elevators before it got ripped out, so I got lucky there. I also got lucky because I was able to go to the top floor, so which I'm totally shocked by, actually. I didn't think I could actually go to the top floor, so that was a win. Anyway, back to the question from Nicholas, hydraulic retraction. So basically, he's asking of the elevator at Annex North on my campus if it's hydraulic retraction, and it is traction. It may sound like it's hydraulic, but it's actually traction. Still around 7 p.m. Oh, wow, you are in the West Coast then. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock here. So you must be in the West Coast then if it's still happening. Wow, it's already 10 o'clock? Jeez. Feels like it's midnight outside. But we'll probably go outside in a little bit. I'll show you guys some stuff. Let's see, what else is there? Yep, Washington. Whoa, Washington State. Wow. I've always wanted to go to Washington State, like Seattle. There's a lot of places I want to go. Like, I want to go to Chicago. I want to go to, like, St. Louis, Dallas, everywhere. Have you ever filmed the elevators at the Westin at Omni Seaport District? No, I did not. I was planning on going at some point. I just don't know when, because I am actually close to the Seaport District, but at least a mile and a half away. I assume, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I do have a question about that. Is it easy to access at all? Like, I know that most hotels I've been to, they don't really care, but since this is like in a high-end area, is it easy to access? Anyway, I'm very close to Seattle, just 37 miles from here. Oh, cool. Yeah, oh, it looks like it's, yeah, I've been by here, but I don't think I've been inside. It's right across the street from the convention center. Okay, there's the Westin. There's the Westin right there. How do you even access the Westin? If you go to Chicago, you should film the high-speed Otis Skyrise elevators at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in McCormick Place. I think a friend of mine has already done those video elevators. I'm not sure entirely. Oh, there's the entrance right here. I think a friend of mine's already filmed those elevators, if I'm not wrong. I just don't remember. Well, yeah, the Westin, and I think I'm gonna do, because what I've already done in the Seaport District, I've only done the, what's the name of that hotel? Seaport Hotel. I've only done that. But I definitely am going to try going in to get into the Westin and the Omni Hotel. That won't be until a later date. But I've been to the Residence Inn by Marriott down there. The Residence Inn, Renaissance Boston, I don't know for sure. Hyatt Place is a maybe. I think this is the only hotels that I see down there, except for the Hampton and Aloft. The Aloft, though, has Kone Polaris. Andrew just filmed those already. Okay, yeah, I figured. The elevators at the Westin Boston Seaport, a Kone monospace that goes 500 feet per minute. Oh, wow. Kone monospace. Is that like, don't tell me, is that like a destination, almost like a destination dispatch or something? Because I know that the Aloft down there has Kone Polaris. Although the Institute of Contemporary Art has a huge Kone, like a huge Kone elevator. It's like awesome. I've seen that and it was cool. All right, let me see what any of the comments do I have to read. Oh, it's an MRL. Okay. Well, MRLs are not bad. Oh, I see. I actually met up with Andrew in June this year. That's where he got me this. GAL and EPCO. 2-in-1. This came out of somewhere in Texas. I believe it's San Antonio. That's what he told me. Oops. Oh, I gotta grab that. Hold on. Oh, I see. I gotcha. They have a machine room and then an ecosystem. I see. Oh yeah, here's an add call button, by the way. And then I also have a Otis. ASIC Otis call button you may see everywhere in the city. Let's see. This comment I got here from Southbridge, Avil. This modded elevator I saw, it might be an Avil, if I'm not wrong. It could be an Avil, so that might be the first Avil I've seen. Regardless. What other comments do I have here? This is a funny comment here. Stanley yelled its elevator from the book, and this is at the Harrington Hall at MMA. I didn't know Stanley elevator can go all the way down to Buzzards Bay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? So I think that might be the only. When was the last time you did an elevator parts collection? I've actually started the collection since I've got it over the got one of them over the summer. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem at all. I actually got my first one. So my first one was from Andrew. This is the first piece I got. And then a couple months after that, in October, actually, well, months after that, but somebody from Otis, talked with some people from Otis, and they gave me an Otis call button as well as an Adams call button here. Those are the only pieces I got right now, so it's pretty much a small collection. So really, I can't really do a full elevator, like, elevators collection, but I can do a short on that. Let's see. What other comments do I have here? I don't think I have anything else. Maybe not. Yes, I've heard of him. Yeah, I've heard of him. My first fixture was a GAL black button call station, which I received from a line elevator from Connecticut. I had my friend help me wire. Yes, I did see that. That looks so cool. I love that. I love that call button you got. Oh my gosh. That is pretty cool. I gotta get mine's all wired up, but I got new, like, bulbs for it, but they're not working. I don't know why, but I've had them on the same thing from the other bulbs. So I don't know what's going on with it. Yes, he did. I did see that. I did see that one. Okay, I already posted this one. Yeah, I don't think there's really much any other comments I can read here. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else. I only read the previous comments that I got, so those came out okay. So, alright, I think that'll do for that. Unless I have anything else. I don't know. No, I don't. Ooh, why am I? Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. What fire alarm system does your school use? There are various ones because there's multiple buildings where I'm at. Um, so the one I have, I can show you. I can show you what the one we have here in my, I guess, apartment. Um, I could just show you that, but the rest of the school has different varies of ones that they use. Some of them are horn, some of them are chime. This one here is chime. So I'll show you guys. Actually, I gotta bring this with me. My school uses an FCI fire alarm system, which I really... Yeah, here's the one we have here. This is the one we have here. If anybody can tell me what this... I think it's a wheel lock. I assume it's a wheel lock. But that's the one we have here. I'm gonna wash my dish before we go anywhere. Actually, I gotta throw this spoon out because it's plastic. Oops. Man, this thing's dropping like flies. Man. Alright. I'm almost done here, guys. Hold on. It's a spectral alert. I got you. Alright, Catherine, you take care. It's good to see you on here. Alright, I'm gonna grab... Do I have my wallet? Yeah, I do. We'll go outside. I don't know if the stream will cut out, but... I'll just walk down the stairs. Yeah, it's my apartment, but also it's basically almost like a dormitory, but it feels like an apartment. Yeah, there's Fenway right there. So I'm gonna walk down all these steps here. So let's do it. I'll turn the camera around. You can hear the elevators moving. I gotta clean my lens here. Hold on, guys. They are Kone from 2005. If you're wondering, they're Kones from 2005. But they got a slap-on mod, slight slap-on mod with Asian prestige. But they're Kones from 2005. They're not monospace or ecosystem. User innovation. They got innovated right here, but this is the original call button right here. Anyway, we're gonna go outside.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It was raining earlier. It seems like it just let up, so. Now I'm gonna play everybody's favorite game. I'm gonna play everybody's favorite game, Cross the Street. Here's Mass Art right there. They have Otis. Baker has Innovation. This building has, I don't know what it is. It's because they actually have a big panel on the outside that has an armor. We're actually gonna go walk down to, I guess one of the elevators here that you probably already know is, probably already know what it is. You may already take a wild guess where we're going to walk to. It is really windy out here. Oh yeah, it is windy. They're not Gen 2 or Gen 3, they're just a basic Otis. There's some Tissendover. Yeah, they're not Gen 2 or Gen 3, they're actually regular Otis elevators. They were installed in 2012 when the building, actually 2011. Back in 2011. All right, you probably all know where we're at. Yep. I think you all remember this elevator. If you've watched my videos for a long time, it's still not working. I have a feeling they may have just like decommissioned it. It's not an Elvonic L411. If you go on my, if you search up elevators at Treehouse Residence at Mass Art, you'll see what they look like. And that's an old video, by the way. That was shot off my old phone, which had bad audio quality. Yeah, here's this one broken elevator here on my campus. This piece of junk. So, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna even do with this. I don't think it's even functional because it only goes down to the garage. So, I have a feeling it might just be sitting here for ages and ages now. I have a feeling they're not gonna do anything with this. So, this is a piece of crap. Yeah, good guess. There you go. I say, if they actually are to rip this out, I'm gonna try to get the call buttons. My goodness, it is freezing out here. It is windy, it's too. It is windy out here. But yeah, if they ever rip that elevator out, I'm gonna try to get the call buttons for. I think even send one to Andrew. Or whoever wants, I don't know. I may do a giveaway if that's the case, but that's likely not happening yet. And it's only if I get them. If I get them. Yeah, they redone this road here. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he has. I'd have to look. I don't think he even has. Unless he posted on one of my short videos of the fire alarm going off, but I highly doubt it. Ugh, I just got a whole... Ugh. I just got pounded by something. I don't know what it was, but it's bad odor. There's a big high-rise street here, full of apartments. As well, this is an apartment building. It is a cold night here. I mean, it's never this cold out. Especially in the middle of, the end of October, actually. Almost going to be November. There's the green line here. Lowell Medical Station. There's this big tower here. Yeah, they're on a Massachusetts code. They're not. They only use a Massachusetts code in high-rise towers. Right here, they use the EST code 3 voice evacuation. And that's the same type of fire alarm that went off in my high school. Because if you go outside of Boston, you'll still hear those tones. Like it'll have a beep beep, like something like that, or you can hear a beep beep, or like maybe like a beep, like something like that. But yeah, there you go. There's another one for you. There you go. I got a close up of it. A fun fact, by the way, there was a fire in the tower here, I think a year ago. And it happened on the 6th or 7th floor. Something caught on fire, but I don't remember what it was. But they had the whole fire department down here in Boston. Plus they had some others. I don't know what happened though. I'm not too sure. If I did, then I would have known. But I'm not usually into fire alarms that much. Because then again, I'm only just like an elevator enthusiast. So I only get into I'm not really into like fire alarms, but let's say we'll walk down here. Here's an old building here. This is actually one of the first ever dormitories here on our campus, 1975. But the elevators got modded on the inside by Schindler H Express. There's Prudential down there, lit up in orange. Let's see. There's like nothing happening on campus tonight, which is interesting. I gotta keep switching hands because my hands keep freezing up. My hands keep freezing up. By the way, these apartment buildings here, they do not have elevators. It's only voice evacuation. Or no, not voice evacuation, just stair evacuations. So they really don't have any elevators in these apartments. But these stairs got replaced at some point, I'm not sure when. Here's another building right here, Otis. Series 7 MRLs, but they might be Gen 2. I don't think they're Gen 2s because this is built in it may be Gen 2 because this is built in 2016. Actually, no, built in 2015, 2016. Wait a second, this just dropped in the middle of nowhere. Don't tell me y'all saw that. Like this literally dropped right in front of me. I didn't even notice it. That's funny. Yeah, by the way, back to what I was saying. This was built in 2015, opened in late 2016, early 2017. So they might be a Gen 2. I just don't know for sure. Because then again, I moved here in 2023. This building right here is, they have ESCO. 2 ESCOs. One in that building right there, one in there. Actually, fun fact is that this building is actually going to be teared down to make room for a brand new high-rise. Wow, it is really windy out here. Holy cow. Wow, the wind just picked up. Wow. But anyway, what I was saying is that this building here is actually going to be teared down, and in exchange for the brand new first year residence, I think first year residence building, unless it's going to be the one down there, but yeah, it'll be a new dormitory here that we'll replace it. And the west lot will be no longer, because there's a parking lot right behind this building. Anyway, we're going to go back inside, because it is extremely windy over here. The wind just picked up like significantly. Oop. Did not even pay attention to me. That guy did not pay attention. Yes, and this building was built in 2005. That one right there